You know why I love the Switch so much? It's just incredibly versatile, right? I can take AAA titles and I can go play them on the go, and then I can come back home, dock it, and then capture footage from it, or I can stream from it. It's just a really awesome all-around system for, creating YouTube content. But because I've been on a little bit of a Sony kick lately with the Vita, I wanted to talk about what I thought is Sony's closest equivalent to that, and that would be playing Vita games on the go and then coming home and then basically dropping it into the PlayStation TV, which can play a lot of Vita games. And the PlayStation TV is actually pretty great. It accepts PlayStation Vita memory cards, and it can actually accept Vita game cartridges, and you can use your DualShock 3 or DualShock 4 to control the on-screen action and play it on the big screen. But there's a small hiccup if you want to actually connect your PlayStation TV to a capture card to gather gameplay footage or to actually stream it out to YouTube, and that is HDCP. HDCP, or High Bandwidth Digital Content Protection, is a technology that's built into the PlayStation 3, and it's also built into the PlayStation TV. And essentially what it does is it sort of locks down and encrypts the video and audio signal so that it can't necessarily be captured by other devices. And you can actually get around this inconvenience fairly easily by using one of these little guys. This is an HDMI splitter. More specifically, it's a splitter that's version 1.3 certified for Full HD 1080p and 3D support, with one input and two outputs. Because HDCP doesn't function correctly across this splitter, essentially what it does is just strip out any HDCP protections, and then you can actually get the signal unencumbered to an Elgato capture card if you want to stream things out to YouTube, or if you just want to capture gameplay footage period from your favorite Vita games. So if you're trying to get your PlayStation TV to stream as easily as you do other game consoles, this is sort of what that process looks like. First, you'll want to connect an HDMI cable between the PlayStation TV and the splitter's input. Then you want to connect a second HDMI cable between one of the splitter's outputs and the input on your capture card. And finally, connect a third HDMI cable between your capture card and the TV you're going to use to play your game. Or you could just ignore the output entirely on the Elgato and just use the second port on the splitter to put that out to your TV so you can actually see what you're playing. And that's pretty much it. As long as you have one of these little guys that will actually, basically strip out the HDCP so that the signal can pass through to your Elgato capture card, then you should be in pretty good shape. Essentially it functions as a middleman whose only purpose is to strip out copy protection and allow you to basically do what every other console lets you do fairly easily. So I'm going to go ahead and put affiliate links to the PlayStation TV and also to the splitter in the description below, so if you want to pick one up and support the channel, that would be totally awesome. But also a huge thanks to my buddy Shawn and also to Tarks Gauntlet for pointing out that not only does the splitter make this possible, but also for specifying that version 1.3 is exactly the one that you want to use, because I think if you go anywhere north of that, I don't think you will have the same results. But having tested this myself, I can say definitively, this OREI HDMI Splitter X2, which I think is like $15-20 on Amazon, absolutely did the job, and it's been working great so far, not just for the PlayStation TV, but also for my PlayStation 3. But if you have any questions about this, or if you're somebody who is already, well-versed at streaming Vita games, and you have any tips for us as well, please feel free to drop in the comments below. I would totally appreciate that. If you like the content that you saw here today, if you're sort of new around these parts, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to be notified whenever new videos like this come out, which is typically every Friday. And I tend to do more YouTube-centric stuff on Mondays, and then stream stuff on Wednesdays, and new game pickups on Saturdays. So thanks again for watching, appreciate it, have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! If you enjoyed this video, you might also like the video I did a while back where I help you decide which Elgato capture card is right for you. That way, if you're looking to capture gameplay footage or stream it out to YouTube yourself across a variety of consoles, that should help you pick the right one for your needs. Thanks again to all my amazing supporters here on the right for helping keep this channel going. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.